Celebrate America's freedoms this weekend, but one beacon of liberty, some worry, could soon be snuffed out. The military newspaper, Stars and Stripes. It has been a dependable, welcome mainstay for our troops, but the military newspaper, Stars and Stripes, could be lowered forever. Generations of our fighting forces have relied on Stars and Stripes as a main source of military news and information. Dating back to the Civil War, copies have been delivered to war zones, often providing the only taste of home for our troops deployed overseas. But about half of Stars and Stripes' budget, $15 million a year, comes from the Pentagon, and that is set to be cut, threatening the newspaper's future. John Olson, a former Stars and Stripes staffer, is an award-winning and legendary war photographer. He snapped iconic photos during the Vietnam War that also appeared in Time and Life magazines. He took this compelling and famous photograph during the Battle of Hue of a wounded soldier being evacuated on a tank by his buddies. And Olson remembers the delivery of Stars and Stripes right in the middle of a battle zone, the bundles dropped by chopper.
He kicked out ammunition, water, sea rations, and a bundle of Stars and Stripes. And the first thing to go were the Stars and Stripes. You know, some people say that Stars and Stripes operates the most dangerous paper route in the world.
The paper is editorially independent of the military brass, which makes some critics think that is why the administration may want to muzzle it. Defense Secretary Mark Esper has said the paper was put on the chopping block as part of a wide-ranging Pentagon budget review.
We trimmed that support for that, for Stars and Stripes, because we need to invest that money, as we did with many other programs, into higher priority issues.
This newspaper does such a good job of really focusing on things that are so important to the soldier. And you just can't find that any other place. So I'm very supportive of keeping it.
Arkansas Senator John Boozman, who grew up reading his Air Force father's copies, is fighting to save Stars and Stripes. He wants the presses to continue rolling.
These are reporters that report the facts. Sometimes the facts are a little bit uncomfortable, and so it's another way of accountability. We all need accountability.
In 1999, Army Lieutenant Michael Waltz appeared on the front page of Stars and Stripes in his tank in Kuwait. He is now a Florida congressman who also wants Stars and Stripes to survive.
It was really a really cool moment as a lieutenant to make the cover with my tank platoon of Stars and Stripes, and it's kind of a treasured memento in my home office.
Invariably, you'll see, soldiers sitting around or carrying around the Stars and Stripes. It's something that we need to continue.
If you've ever seen a combat-weary veteran with that 1,000-yard stare, someone who's been in the fight night and day, day after day, you know how important a break is, how important touch with your family and home is. And you get that through Stars and Stripes.
Well, today, Stars and Stripes covers the president's speech at Mount Rushmore. It also talks about the 2 aircraft carriers being dispatched to the China Sea, as well as a profile of a woman F-18 pilot. Turns out that Senator Boozman and the others are now vowing to enlist Congress to save Stars and Stripes funding. Its supporters hope to read that headline in the venerable newspaper's front page very soon.